I want to be an artist. I don't want to go and be a lawyer. My gosh, my father told me to be a lawyer. My father told me to be this, da-da-da, trying to please everybody. But my passion is, my desire is to be an artist. Go and find that place. Find that. Because your soul is calling you to find it. And in finding that, then you start to find the essence of your maleness and your femaleness in that, and you can meld them together, and it's always this weaving back and forth, back and forth. Women have to go and do the same with their maleness, and we have to learn to be the warrior, but the compassionate warrior. The men have to learn to be the feminine mother, the feminine nurturer, in amongst being the warrior. One thing that we have lost in our youth, did I have it when I was young? Heavens no. Did my mother have it? No. My parents lost it as well, their parents. We didn't have anything in Western society, particularly Anglo-Saxon heritage, of initiation. The native cultures have initiations for all different time frames in life. It's like it's a training period, it's a trial, it is a proving ground, and it's something to work for. Drugs, sex, and alcohol are basically the initiations for our generations, our cultures. And we've all seen the results of that. We've been part of the results of that. But if we can go in and have an initiation of proving who we are on a very different level, on an earth-based level, we come up with a different power of ourselves and a different understanding. So the male is turning into that very compassionate warrior. And people look at me like, well, what's a compassionate warrior? How are we going to protect ourselves? A warrior is someone who knows who they are. They have the ability and the presence to stand. And you walk in a room, you walk in somewhere and you see one and you're like, wow. Yes, they're strong. They have courage. They have strength. They don't have to hold a gun. They don't have to have a sword. They don't have to put on a defensive shield. They have a presence, a knowing, and a sense of confidence, not arrogance, but confidence. Yet the compassion comes through when they can see the other side as well as their own. That they can empathize with the enemy, with the enemy's family. That they can ask the question, is everything I've been told true? They believe, the enemy believes that we are the enemy. How can both be right? It's all perception. So the compassionate warrior is one who is able to look at all sides, be objective, and listen for the nuances of the mistruths from their directives, from their higher-ups. Listen to the directives and watch for the nuances from the enemy and see which is true, which is right, and use the compassion to take action or no action. To hold the sword or hold the gun up, or to turn it down, point down, and just have it present within their presence. When we can teach our young men and young women to have presence, when we teach the fathers to honor that presence within them, they will example to their children. When the grandfathers can finally accept and honor their presence, and the misgivings that have gone on through world wars, through instead of reliving wonderful war stories like, oh, when I was in Vietnam, I did this and this and this and da-da-da. I've overheard these conversations recently, and I'm like, is that all you have to live with? Is that all you have to live by? It has nothing to do with the safety and freedom of this country. It has zero to do with it. But the freedom is inside. The freedom is inside. So to leave the stories of those atrocities behind and find how we can turn that around to never let it happen again in your physical body and in your external life.